Hello, welcome to the MotoGP French Grand Prix race preview. Now, before we start, if you haven't checked it already, make sure to check out the MotoGP weekly podcast with Keith Ewan, Peter McLaren and Harry Benjamin. They'll discuss all the latest news and give a race preview and review each week, out every Tuesday. You can check it out on YouTube or you can check it out on various podcast sites such as Apple, Spotify, Acast and SoundCloud. So let's get straight into this preview. Where do we start? We have to look at the previous race. So Jack Miller, as you know, won in Jerez. It is a real sort of toss-up this weekend because it's predicted to be very wet for most of the sessions. So that brings other variables and other people into this. We look at Marc Marquez. He says he's getting stronger and his team is getting stronger. Honda are struggling and a wet race could be the solution for them. As we seen last year, it was Alex Marquez's real coming of age in MotoGP. He got a podium. He finished second place last year at Le Mans in the wet. You look at Suzuki as well. They kind of need a result this season to really push on. You know, they have been quite consistent, but Alex Rins has crashed in the past two races. He was going really well here last year. He was in second place before he actually crashed out. It's just one of them ones where they need to just have a solid weekend across the board in every session. So I think Suzuki really could have a chance if it's wet. I think Mir was his first wet race last year, so he has a bit of experience, but not as much as Rins. So if it rains, I think Rins will go very strong. Ducati really just needs to continue what they're doing. They've been the best team, I think, this year, other than Yamaha. Really, you know, Ducati have had consistency, and that's what they didn't have last year. They need that consistency across the board. Pecco Bagnaia is our championship leader, but yet no one's even talking about his performances this year. And I think if he has a solid weekend this weekend and he has a lead, if he builds on his 2-point lead over Fabio Quartararo, we could be looking at, you know, the favourite for the championship. But as I mentioned, Fabio Quartararo is coming back after arm pump surgery. He, I think, will be straight on the pace. It's his home Grand Prix. He will be up for this one. The same can be said for Maverick Vinales, who has had a solid sort of record here at Le Mans. It was his first MotoGP podium in 2016. He also won here in 2017. KTM, it's a toss-up really. Dino Petrucci loves this circuit, and if it rains, he won here last year. I think he could be the sort of dark horse in it all. I think the factory KTM team should be okay. They just want to really progress and have a bit more consistency. Aprilia, Alisa Spargo needs arm pump surgery. I don't know how he's going to perform, but I think he'll go very well. And Valentino Rossi, he needs, not to sound sort of arrogant about Rossi, he needs a miracle, and the rain could be that miracle this weekend. So it's a real toss-up. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just wait and see. So I'm not going to make any predictions because it's too hard to call for wet races, but I just hope it's a great race. And make sure to stick around for more content. Make sure to check out the race review on Sunday. And yeah, I will see you next time.